Welcome back to another episode of Living in Reality with Azine Williams. Today, I have a special guest. And when I say special, I mean it because this is an OG, a Nollywood person, true and true. He is an actor, a producer, and a director. And I'm talking about none other than Francis Anekwe. I've always had issues with the name, but did I pronounce it well?
Yeah, you tried this time around.
I pronounced it yourself.
Francis Anekwe.
Ah, you see, I tried. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Yes, so can you tell us a bit about you? I know I talked about you being an actor, a producer, a director, like 3 in 1, all-round Nollywood guy. Yeah. But can you tell us more about you?
Yeah. Well, my name is Francis Onyedikachi Anekwe. The O in between, a lot of people see the O. They don't know the meaning today. I'm letting them know the meaning of the O. So, a member of ANMD, Association of Nigerian Movie Directors, Delta State Branch, currently now in Abuja. I did my primary school here in Abuja and my secondary, government secondary school, Kubwa.
Wow.
Yeah, black and white, popularly known as black and white Kubwa village.
Well, I schooled in modern secondary school, Maitama.
So I did my high institution in Delta State Polytechnic of Washuku. I did my HND and my ND. Currently now, I'm a professional filmmaker. I'm a film director with over 40-something movies to my cover.
Wow.
And I'm a semi-actor because I'm more of a technical member, which is directing department.
Okay.
So that is what it is.
Okay. So, in this, time, we are going to be talking about a lot about Nollywood. Yeah. So Nollywood has, grown over the years. We are now global. Our movies are now on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and all of that. Okay. But we still have issues. Let's talk about the qualities of some of the movies that have made it to Netflix cinemas. Do you even think that these movies or some of these movies should be there?
Yeah, the truth of the matter is, going by where Nollywood was as about 7-8 years ago, where we have been doing movies that have been going to the local markets, which is the normal on the Champion market, Aba kind of movies, coming from down there to transcend into the YouTube, this thing, and then getting ourselves in 3-4 years ago, doing good movies that have been going to the cinema, to Netflix. I think for me, I would say, talking about quality, Nollywood has been trying its best. And I know that we're not yet there because, we're trying to play around the cameras that are available for us. Yes, with the Black Magic, the Red Dragons, trying to upgrade them to use them to do a bull. And you should know again that when you talk about quality, it's not just all about the professionals who are handling these things.
Yeah.
It's not all about these people are giving it their 100%, but just know that another factor that is also making all this thing look somehow, or making it look like it's not looking the way it's supposed to, is the weather of Nigeria too. It's still another factor. Believe me, yes. Believe me, if you take a Mark III camera and shoot a stereo shot in London, and use that Mark III camera and shoot a stereo shot in Nigeria, you will see two different pictures.
So what's wrong with our weather, government?
We are trying. I'm just trying to let you know that the Nollywood filmmakers are trying. We are battling a lot of things in this country.
I know.
Yeah, so I would just say kudos to Nollywood filmmakers for what we have done over time.
Using the little that they have.
Yes, it's not really easy. We've been doing just a whole lot. If we can do this, I know we can do better as time goes on. Anyway.
Okay. So let's go back a bit to you.
Yeah.
You currently finished a movie project.
Yeah.
And you're about to go shoot another one now. Can you tell us about the movie project that you did? What's all about? When are we expecting it? What platform is it coming out?
I just finished a film in Lagos last 2 weeks. I did a movie. The title is Delete. I did it with Labista, Emmanuel Humado, Kevin Brooks, Chinenwa Beze. I shot it around Aja Songwe side. And it's a very good story. It's a story of 2 friends who are so bonded, together and all that. And coincidentally, something happened between them. Like the mother of one of the friends does not like the friend, and then he keeps coming at him because of her daughter. She's trying to protect her daughter.
And don't tell us everything.
Yeah, so just in between the struggles, one mistakenly killed one mother. So that was why the other one took it as a decision to delete the other one from the surface of the earth.
Oh, well, okay. So when are we expecting it to be out? Is it going to be out on YouTube or in the cinema?
Yeah, both. One of the movies, Queen Pierre movies. I think as of yesterday, the film was going to Nigerian Film and Censor Board to be censored for it to be going to African Magic. So it's going to add on African Magic and YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool. Okay, now talking about African Magic, let's talk about the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards.
Okay.
The nominations will be announced very soon this month. Do you think, honestly, that there's a bit of, I don't know, favoritism to a certain parties in Nollywood? Because we see some very good movies that never make it there. You know, do you think there's something going on? Especially, we'll also talk about the whole Asaba movie industry and the Lagos movie industry. Yeah. We see a lot of Lagos movie industries being nominated, and the, you know, actors that have started or are in Asaba not really being nominated. What do you think about all of that?
Well, the truth of the matter is that, first and foremost, I will not distinct myself on the fact that I am an Asaba product director. And why I said I'm proud of Asaba is because these big actors you see today on cinema, ranging from Funke Akindele, Ruth Kadi, all of us were product of Asaba. I'm saying it before the camera, and they know it's true. I can remember those days, P. Collins movie, Do Maybe the Dirty Girl. Funke was there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, Mercy Johnson and all that.
Yes.
And not, so no matter, you can never grow more than your father and look at your father and say, you are mad. No. So that's why I cannot look at Asaba. Even today, I'm in Abuja, aiming to go for cinema, aiming to go to Netflix. I can still not look back at Asaba and say, to hell with Asaba. I can't do it. In the camera and behind the camera, I can't do it. Where am I heading to? There's this contest they call Asaba Wood, this word.
Yes,
Asaba Wood. I want to use it from my mouth so that people will say, oh, a Nollywood director is saying it. Yes. And there's also called Lagos. Let me tell you the truth. Everybody's under the umbrella of Nollywood. We all are Nollywood. But look at what happened here. And I want to be very factual and truthful to whomever this statement I make today may offend. I'm sorry, it's my own opinion. And I take exception. And I will never camouflage something that I know that is real. The film I finished in Lagos, my producer was giving the crew members. In fact, each crew member ate more than enough. Food was thrown away, months. If I go back to my hotel every night, 4 cousins, like 4. Andre, these are the way the Lagos producers were pampering me. I was asking the hotel I was in Lagos, a night was 35,000. I know why I'm giving you these instances. And the producer calls the hotel, giving food at night, but I'm not this type of person that I have this woman compassion on people. Why would I be eating hotel food when I could just do this thing? Don't worry, let's do it by 12 on the set. It's my own personal decision anyway. Now, what I'm trying to say is, with due respect to Asaba, the Lagos treatment of upcoming actors, the professionals and everybody is quite different from the Asaba treatment. They know that this thing I'm saying for them today, those guys in Asaba, the crew members, I'm speaking for their own good. They are going through pains. They are being marginalized. They are being maltreated for the hands of those so-called cankerworms they call marketers and producers. These boys store day and night. Oftentimes, these boys, what made most of them in Asaba to have protruded tummies because they eat late night food. At times, 12 o'clock, when we were doing apprenticeship those days, because I started as a PA in the business, I did continuity, I did welfare manager, I did continuity, I did production manager. When we shot Karo the shoemaker, when we shot Amarice and Beans, I was a continuity person. In the days of Ablo, when money, these are films I did AD continuity. So we suffered. We were sleeping in a hotel called Zenith Hotel. That hotel is like a you might even be sleeping and bed bug is with you. I'm telling you of my experience, Asaba. Yes, I'm being truthful because I cannot compromise it because of I want those people who have been yearning that I want to join Nollywood. I'm coming back to your question. I just want to play around. To know that it is not a bed of roses. It is not easy. Whoever you see today that has made it in Nollywood industry, be it is a little face, give him respect. He passed through what you may not even endure. Now, what am I trying? I'm giving you the difference between the Lagos and the Asaba industry.
Yes.
Now, the treatment there is something else. You could even call a marketer on your phone of where you are begging for your money after a job. What he's after is achieving his movie. As far as his movie has wrapped, he may even, after releasing the movie before, he will pay you. Those days, most times we experience those things. Now, look at the Lagos treatment. And when I was filming in Lagos, I was like, wow. What? Like, I did a movie finished. The wife or the husband of the producer said, director, call me, I can't. She plays the job for 5 days. Because aside from, I'm not bragging, I'm a very fast director. When it comes to the youngest smart directors in Nollywood, I am number 3 or number 2 or number 1. You can't count me more than 1 to 3. With due respect to whoever may say he is the number 1. I said number 3, but you cannot put me on 4. I will not agree because I know myself. So what I'm trying to say is, he said, director, call your account number. He sent 50,000 on top of what he has paid me very well, paid my flight. Was like, now I have another script from the same producer. 2, I'm going to Lagos on Wednesday to film. 2 jobs. And from there in that job, I got another person again. And I said to myself, if Lagos will take the whole of my attention this year, I will not even near Asaba. Remember I said from beginning that, would you respect to Asaba?
Yeah.
I am not saying this thing that I'm in a way casting Asaba. I'm saying it for the good
of the
industry.
Yes.
And for the cankerworms who know themselves very well, who feel that the jagaban of the business, that will keep spoiling. Because obviously, let me tell you, those where people use Asaba or Nollywood, and Asaba is backdated. Let me tell you what MVCA. Would you respect? That's why there's one guy I respect so much, Zubi Michael.
Yes.
Would you respect to him? He was one guy who encouraged me to go into the high institution. I can remember his financial support in my year 1 in school. Then we were doing one particular. Me and Zubi worked very, very well. There was a time I was on set where we were shooting a particular MME song called Zubi Michael. I want you to come to Lagos to do a film for me. It was a Netflix movie. You will spend 3 months. He said how much? The MME song called a particular amount. Zubi said, I'm not ready. He knew the timing to things. He knew at that time if he leaves, he wouldn't get to this level he was today. Yeah. He waited. Zubi left at the particular time. If you ask me, Zubi has proven himself that he's worth nomination for AMVCA.
Well, why are they not?
No, we have not seen the list yet. But if he's not included in this one, because you cannot call Zubi Asaba Wood actor again. No. I'm still coming to somewhere. Yeah. Zubi has exempted himself. Someone like John Ledoche have done very well for himself. He deserves the nomination. Someone like Mercy Johnson deserves the nomination. But what do we have problem with Asaba? This film I just finished.
No, Roots Kadiri.
No, Roots is Lagosian. The film I finished in Lagos is going to African Magic Epic. But I shot with a Black Magic 6K Pro camera. This is a camera that is meant for cinema. I used to shoot a film for African Magic Epic. But in Asaba, we do movies with Mark III. We do movies with Lumix. If possible, even these cameras were using them, I even say, let us put a particular lens. It will give us one kind of picture quality. The quality that is coming out of Asaba, believe me, I'm not saying it that it should be sweet. It's poor.
Well.
And if tomorrow they are not taking our movies for MVCA, they have not done us any bad. Because the Lagos are like 20 years ahead of us in Asaba. I'm being honest. I don't care about whoever will attack this interview. Nobody placed me under duress to say this. I'm saying this from the inner post part of my, because I don't want to be among those daft that will be arguing or that will be saying it is Yoruba politics or they are trying to do this. No. Let the Asaba, let us improve on our quality.
Now, do you think that Asaba focuses more on quantity than quality?
It's not even the quantity. We tell almost the same story every time. Well, I have a case of a director who police arrested in Asaba. I don't want to call his name. What did he do? He shot a movie for a marketer. The movie went to YouTube. Sold. First payment, 3 million naira. Another marketer saw it and told him, can you get me a script for me to shoot since your brain works? Do you know what this guy did? He took the same story that he did for that marketer, removed 10 scenes from inside, put another 10 scenes inside, shake it around, carry it and shot for
2 different actors.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes. I've seen movies like that. Is it not the same thing they did here? They're not doing again. Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Now look at the Lagos people preparation for a job. Even before doing a film, I was surprised. The producer said, look at, Censor Board sent me your name that you're a member of a director's guild so we can work. They have not paid me. They went to verify if I was actually a registered director that is well known. This is production process.
But that doesn't happen in Asaba.
Maybe we just shoot. At the end of the day, because most target in Asaba there is all about YouTube.
Okay.
Oftentimes, the African magic, I don't know. But I'm not telling you the process to things.
Yes.
Unorthodox settings are just way too much in Asaba. See, let me tell you the truth. I'm being honest to you that the Lagos industry will keep winning the EMVCA till we wake up. Look at the quality of movies they are doing there. I just told you of my experience.
Yes.
And how I cannot wait for Wednesday to come. But you know that I might have a job right now in a particular place. I'm not calling it, but I'll be so nostalgia about going. Yeah. I might even call, because I have trained 2 directors.
Yeah.
I can even call one of my boys, Okana, Alpha, go to Enugu and shoot for me. Do that job. Tell them I'm coming tomorrow. It's a lie. Because after the first day, you might have just been comfortable with the guy directing and Mona, they shoot, they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've always wanted to say that even if this list of MZ come out, like I said, if I don't see Zubi name there, I wouldn't be happy. Or 1 or 2 other persons that I know that have tried their best. Not people that are doing movies that are trending on local YouTube. For once you've not been on cinema, for once you've not been on Netflix, and you say that you carry NBC award and give to you. On what ground?
Okay, now still on that. What do you think about this whole trend of Nollywood, producers directors, casting ex-Big Brother Niger housemates, skit makers that did not go to any film school, do theater arts, or even have any background in acting. And all of a sudden, they are now in all these movies, whereas we have seasoned actors that can do that. What do you think
let me
about
just
that?
be very honest to you. I would just say they have so insulted the industry to that level whereby you feel that somebody who went to BB Nigeria and come out can easily sell movie for you. There's what we call market value of an actor. There's one guy, Priya or Pere or wherever.
Pere.
I saw him trending on movies.
Yeah.
What is his antecedent before going for BB Nigeria? Is he an actor?
Yes, he's been acting.
What is his market value before he went there?
I don't know, but I know I watch him on Sports.
It is because of the value he has gotten after BB Nigeria that people are going there to watch, not on the basis of the fact that we know him to be an actor or he has a value on YouTube or on social. I don't ever get what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say in essence is I am one person that is literally against, but then there are some persons who actually went to BB Nigeria when they are doing those activities. You see them acting.
Yeah.
It is actually what maybe they have pursued it before and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So since they have already showed it there, so it's about time that that one is a different ballgame.
Okay.
But you see somebody who acting is not just anyhow something. Acting is a perfect. Do you know acting is one of the most difficult things to do?
Yeah.
Because why?
Yeah.
I'm Francis. I'm answering Daniel in this movie. I'm living. Francis is now a dead man. Daniel was on a script as an inanimate something.
Yeah.
Now I have given it life by calling it Daniel. Like at that point when I'm doing that movie, if you call Daniel, I will answer you. I will not answer Francis again. Yeah. That means the dead Daniel in the script is alive now.
Yeah.
So how do you just come up and you don't have experience of what acting is all about? Just come and just start because you can. Do you know there's something people don't even observe these days? Most of people who consume movies. Do you know that there's difference between line taking and acting? That I can take lines very well doesn't make me a good actor.
Like I see some movies, I see some actors, like when they are saying things, I'm like, you're not convincing me that you are this person.
You see, look at the problem I have. I mean, let me tell you who I am. I'm a method director. I am one director that, to be very honest with you, if you appear on my set, they know anybody watching me, I have directed before. I have shot a movie. Uncle Zach Oji finished acting for me. I told him, Uncle, this thing acted, I don't like it. I want to start from beginning. That was the first movie I directed. 2019, Reflection. Zach Oji, then Uju Okoli was taking about 70,000. She was still coming up.
Yeah.
I told Uncle Zach Oji, Uncle, I am not that kind of director that is scared to tell you I don't like this. Because you know what I'm looking at? I am the director. I'm not impressed with this. How can this lady be impressed? How can you be impressed? I am not impressed. I know full well that I'm not impressed. So I should just pretend that because you are Pete Edochie or you are Michael Johnson, I will just leave it there. You go sell, No. And there's a particular point where I used to be very rigid when I'm directing a movie. My end beat, my reconciliation of story, towards my reconciliation of film, towards the ending part, my beginning point. These two places, I used to be very brutal about it.
Because honestly, some Nigerian movies, let me just be frank with you, even the ones I watch on Netflix and cinema, it will start off good, but the ending is just trash. It's almost like they just lost the plot.
That is where we always maintain that trend as Nigerian movies. No matter what you want to call it, Netflix, cinema, this and that. There's been films I watch on Netflix that at the end of the day, I say, a snake can never give up giving birth to anything that is not like this. So no matter how we try to package it, but believe me, there's one that is coming. I'm about to direct in Abuja here.
Okay.
It's titled Homecoming. Let's just leave it.
Okay.
But it's a story that you will look forward to seeing. It's a powerful Netflix movie.
We are looking forward to that. And I hope I'm invited for the premiere.
Of course.
Yes. Now, still on that, you know, behind the scenes, we're talking about something. And I told you, I'm going to ask you this because you are somebody in the industry.
Yeah.
There's been a whole lot of rumors, even from some actresses talking about this whole sex for roles. Is it true? Did it happen?
Yes, it's true.
It happened.
Yeah, hearing from the horse's mouth. It's true. But I want to clarify it.
Please do.
For someone to say yes to it doesn't mean a total acceptance.
No.
I said yes for the fact that it is not like a strange thing to me.
Yeah.
It's something that happens.
Yeah.
Now, let me clear you on this.
Okay.
This sex for role we're hearing about, it comes from one set of persons who have nothing to offer and knows full well that they have nothing to offer. Now, they meet this set of gullible directors who feel that this girl said, well, look at what they see people, and I want to correct that impression. Some persons want to join Nollywood today. My role model is Destiny Etiko. My role model is Luchi Donald. Because you are slim, you want to go and bust out your breast and everything. Because why? In their own belief, they thought that is what is selling Destiny and what is selling Luchi. Not knowing that Destiny is a good actor. I've known Destiny for long.
She's been acting since she was small.
Very good actress.
Yes.
Luchi is doing very well.
Yes.
Now, you only saw the natural thing God gave to them. You didn't see the professionalism and the hard work.
Yes.
You ran and bust them up. And you think, and you're coming to an industry where we have thousands of people who have that thing that you have. What now is your option? These same women who goes to table sex for are the ones pursuing us, the directors, to give it to us. It's just that look at what happens along the line. Most times, it's easier said than done. My father said that, yes, it doesn't used to cause quarrel. It's no that causes quarrel.
Yes.
You might tell a woman, I'll give you 10 straight job. Yeah, let's do. She had the first movie. The owner of the film says, please, this actor is not doing well. He's spoiling my money. Now, this director wants to maintain his job, his appointment with his EP. He drops you. You now start hearing stories like this that you're talking about after sleeping with me. So if that because I slept with you and you cannot act, I should be forcefully putting you into somebody's investment.
But you slept with her now. Agreement, not be agreement.
That is why I tell you that's the no that causes the problem. What about those that have been giving it to the directors and the directors have been projecting them? Have you heard them say anything? Do you know if I open my Facebook for you and give you my message to read, you will run away from here? You will see. Have you ever been sent a nude picture before? Have you ever been sent somebody's body? Sir, I'm good to go. That's what we see on our Facebook.
Yes, I have. I have. See, people have. Let me just be honest with you. I've never talked about this before. Yes, people have said to me.
So that's what I'm saying. So you know what you face seeing that. You know what I feel, and we are flesh and blood. We are human beings. And even if
it's me or I beg.
No, but sometimes we are human beings. You cannot control this flesh. You might not look at it and say, how would you handle this matter? Okay, where are you? Sir, I don't mind coming to Asaba to come and see you. It's not like you are even stressing yourself.
They pay their own transport to come.
Oh God.
So that they can finally come.
Oh God. But I'm using this platform to say, if you are one artist or a female that has had this orientation that you can use your body to pave way in the industry, please kill that orientation.
Exactly.
You go nowhere. How many persons will you sleep with? And there's one wicked thing about we directors I want to tell you guys today. 80% of Nollywood directors are sleep and tell. Yes, we meet behind the scene where we drink our beer.
Yeah.
And we use nose to this one.
Hell.
Do you understand? I'm saying this thing today so that you know that there is dignity in your body.
In labor. True, in your body.
If God says you will be a star, I tell people something that say it is not a human being that makes anybody a star.
True.
Nkoli Wanzuka is an example.
Yeah.
He's a product of grace.
Yeah.
Mercy Johnson is an example.
Yeah.
I don't want to call the actress name, but I could remember there was an audition that was holding in Zenith Hotel. This actress came late for that audition. And this marketer has finished the audition, is coming down from the step. And the girl was booming, smelling badly. Marketer had to push him up and say, where are you going? He said, I'm actually running to attend the audition. The marketer said, you attend my audition like this. Come on, get out from here. The girl was depressed at that moment and she wept. And she made an utterance. She said, one day you will look for me and you will not see me. It's a big star. I will tell you her name behind the camera. But she knows herself hearing this. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, she became a big name. The marketer couldn't produce about 5 of his script if it's not that girl.
Wow.
Through another person somehow, the marketer used another producer to lure her into doing a job. In between the job, she has about 40 scenes. She has shot 10 scenes and found out that it was that marketer that owns the job. She chose to refund the money and hang the film like that. That is why we directors, we producers, we actors who are made, I'm talking to everyone in general, be careful what you say to the upcoming ones.
Yeah, but also, true. But I think also what that person has said, because the way I look at things, sometimes people say me.
You will say that word propelled her to.
Yes, to also
I will
take
say,
care of something.
what if that word killed her spirit?
True, it's a two-edged sword.
There is a picture of mine that I will send to you later. I was standing with Haribi as a palace guard with a cutlass. But it's more like saying what you order from what you got. I was given a script. to read and act a character called Obilo. Obilo happens to be the prince's friend. If you wake me up by 12 o'clock and ask me, Francis, I'll give you my first line. That's to tell you how much I have familiarized with the script. On the day of the set, the director said, Obilo, come out. I was jumped. Come on, Sebapo. He has recasted somebody he brought.
Why?
And I said to myself, if I don't make it in this business, today I'm a director. I've directed that actor that he used to replace me. And he calls me boss today.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Never give up.
True. True.
Yeah.
There was a Twitter thread I saw 3 days ago, where they were asking, people from different walks of life, or Nollywood, I think it was Nollywood actors, they were asking them, what is the moment on set that made you be like, you know what, you must be big? And I saw some actors, some talking about how, they were maltreated, not really maltreated per se, but like, because they just came into the scene, some even talked about how, they had to sit and wait for another big actor for hours.
Everything you're hearing they're telling you is true. I told you I've explained. I told you of her bed ball. I told you I don't want to call a particular actor who left us and went to Enugu and was filming about 7 jobs.
When he was supposed to be on your set?
We were in a hotel. They had to tell us to go. We came back again. He's coming back. We left again, came back again. This money that we are hoping to get to support my school, then continuity, they'll give me 20,000 naira. I've not, that 20K is why I'm going and coming, but I've not collected 5 naira. At the end of the day, the actor came, finished the job, they were owing us. It took 3 months before they gave us the money.
The same 20,000 naira?
That 20K was like 20 million to me. I needed that money in school to eat because I was in school while I was pushing Nollywood.
Yeah. Wow. This is terrible.
So, I said something, I said, any actor that you see that his face sold, whether the actor takes 1 million or 1,000 naira, respect the person.
Okay, now talking about actors and their welfare.
Yeah.
We recently, witnessed the passing of a great legend.
Blessed memory.
Yes, Mr. Ibu. But there's something that is always reoccurring, especially with our legends. It's almost like when they are like in old age, they are either sick or something, and it's like there's no insurance or something, put aside to take care of them. Is that on, the industry, or is it on maybe their families? Because, we've heard stories of, I think, the late Mr. Ibu, how the whole thing, people had to crowdfund for him. We saw the case of, is it Amechi Munago? Like, there were other actors. Yeah. Why is that? What exactly? Is it that Nollywood just, tosses aside their legends?
Okay, let me answer this question. I love this your question, and I want to give you the best shot. Let me tell you some kind of truth that people need to know today on TV. Nollywood, I tell myself, if I wasn't a Nollywood director, or if I wasn't in Nollywood, I wouldn't have been anywhere. With due respect, Nollywood pays me more than any job will pay me. Except you're talking about politics. But you already know how some money in politics is made.
Yeah.
But you talk about legit. Okay, for example, I take 200,000 to direct a movie. Sometimes I can shoot that film for 5, 6 days, 7 days. I'm done. Tell me the government work that will offer you 7 days, 200,000. Let's just be very truthful.
I don't know.
Except, how much does the bank manager earns in a month? He'll wait for a month. I'm telling you, 7 days. So if I do 3 films in a month, I'm having like 600,000.
True.
Now, let me bring it down to your question.
Yeah.
The problem we have in Nollywood is recklessness. Some of us are so irresponsible. Remember what I just said? Not some person. I say some of us. I'm using myself as a point of contact to other persons. Some of us are so irresponsible that we don't know how to manage money. And because of the fact that we feel that we will trend forever, our market will sell forever. Most times they can even pay an actor and he goes to a particular hotel where we normally gather and start declaring beer there and be drinking and be enjoying himself. Another job will come. They will come in now, not be me. Remember where I'm going to.
Yes.
It is to tell you the truth because I'm trying to rewrite the narrative for people saying money no then Nollywood is a lie. It's a big fat. Sorry to say, I want to say today, with due respect to you, Yul Edochie earns 1 point something million per movie. Zub Michael earns in the eastern part 1 point something. The cinema, they're about 4 million too. Etiko Destiny earns up to 1 million naira. Flashboy earns 800. Jerry Williams earns 700 and so on and so forth. 900, 800. These are actors that if you're having a 10 days job, their shoot is for 3 days. They are conditioning you that they will stay with you for 3 days. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You say yes. Tell me which government work pays someone 3 days, 700, 800,000.
So what then happens?
That is why I'm saying some of us are irresponsible.
So is there no, I don't know, is there nothing
I'm still driving somewhere.
Okay.
Management of money has been our biggest challenge. Not just that. Let me tell you another place. I am not exempting the AGN to this. There is a place the AGN are not getting it right to. The AGN registrations of about, there are so many people who are registered under AGN. It is the job of AGN to have a welfare body that takes care of these legends.
Exactly.
It is not every time you use them to go for courtesy visit. You go to government house and use their faces like we're actors. When the person is down, you start saying, check whether he paid his dues when he was alive, or check his conformity. But you use this image as member of your guild to sell your brand.
Yes.
And that is where it's driving me to. That I'm telling you today, they will say I said it, I don't care. We lack unity in Nollywood.
That one is true.
There is so much hatred. It is only in Nollywood that I don't want to say I overheard somebody when an actor died and say thank God. Yes. I don't want to call the person's name. I'm not scared to say. They know very well that I have the capacity to say what I'm saying because I know what they know. And if you come for me on this podcast, I will do a part 2 that will scatter the whole table. Because if we want the business to be good, we need to pick points where the areas are not doing well so that everybody will adjust.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hatred, backbiting. In fact, it's only in Nollywood that somebody that looks like you will die. Say, thank God he don't give me space. Not that we lost somebody. So me, I'm using this opportunity to say, I will suggest if the government will take over Nollywood industry. But as far as I'm concerned, Nollywood is a private business. Yes.
Well?
Yes. The government, just like Hollywood, if the government can take over Nollywood, just like Creative Ministry of Creative Industry, and saying creative industry is now covering Nollywood, you will see that things will get more better. I've said this thing in so many interviews on SRU TV. I've said it on Web Media. I've said it on Arise. And today I'm still saying it here, that I'm calling on the government to take over the industry. This industry is where Nollywood industry, if I tell you that people that are eating Nollywood industry are not more than 10. If they call for board meeting on Nollywood stakeholders, you will see people, big men with big tummy that you have never seen on screen before. You will see people that you have never in your life mistakenly see them in a skit.
Wow.
So the general overview of my point here is no system travails or progress without unity. It is the lack of unity that is eating up the whole situation. There are better ways that when we have problems, we could just close it up and nobody will hear about it. But because we are saboteur industries, we love to wash our leanings in the public and let people come and see that. That is why a lot of parents will say, my daughter will not act movie. Nobody just like say they need to get money, they'll come, they beg for money. I just cost on certain amount of money so that to whom it may consign, we'll go and verify. Like P2B will say, go and verify. I started from telling you how much I earn as a director.
Yeah.
Aside from hotel. And you already know that Nollywood is you are dining with the devil. You know why I say so? You are in a building. Most time we don't sleep in a house more than the time we sleep in a hotel. So hotel alone is an evil something. Because in the context hotel, you know what it means. A lot happens there. You are where they are selling up, they are beating drum, there is club. Downstairs, they are selling beer. You understand?
Yeah.
So you are with about 200 or 250,000 you were paid. Beer is calling you here. Club is calling you here. Before one night, all the whole money.
Wow. Wow. So now, what is the way forward for Nollywood?
I just said it.
The government taking over.
Should take over.
And you think that will, okay.
Let the government create a board for the welfare of actors. And if you're paying this actor 800,000, compulsory that 100 or 50,000 should be deposited into a particular account for his retirement.
Like a pension.
You get? Gather it for how many movies he did. And tell me why Mr. Ibu will be needing any assistance in his travel. I know Mr. Ibu very well. They never stated us truth about him. Because he's a man that I know that is so rich and he gives. But let's leave that one. It's going to be a topic for another day.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now, lastly, what do you, like you said a lot, about the whole money in the industry and all of that. But why does it seem like it's the actresses that are the ones shining and only few, and I literally mean few of the men are like, doing well.
Yeah.
To us, the viewers
Yeah.
that are not in the industry.
Yeah.
Like, you might know better. Maybe the guys are actually doing well and we don't know, or the men or the women are doing better. But why is it that it's always the women buying the cars, buying the houses, and the guys are just there, and mostly it's the guys that are saying that there's no money in Nollywood.
Let me just be very honest with you. I would say the women in the industry are more responsible than the men.
Oh, wow.
Yes. No, forget about the negative talks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just in Nollywood that you hear that this actress is dating this
senator. It's everywhere. It's
even in the bank.
Yes, it's
even in every other industry is there.
Yeah.
Whatever comes as an attachment to the fact that you're a celebrity is what you should enjoy for what you have worked hard for. Mm. But I would say that watch almost all the house opening. Destiny could build house for his mother.
Yeah.
Rubio Jacob open house for. I feel the women are more responsible with money than the men. The men are earning.
Yeah.
But I just told you something. So many distractions. This book. Do you know that there's a particular boutique in Asaba that brought out the list of our Nollywood actors that are owing him? And I was just laughing.
There was even one.
I'm not joking.
Like a club or something brought out a list of, and a lot of Nollywood.
And you wear your one shoe and you be so ashamed of yourself. Is it not better that you wear your one shoe that you're not owing somebody than I'm rocking a cloth up and down with a cap that my name is on the debtor list? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel that I don't want to play that negative mindset that people always say, woman is woman. Yeah. If I like a woman I saw on TV and I say, can we see or can we have an external business, and she comes and do something, I pay her money, it's none of my business to talk about. True. I don't have a problem with that. True. Because there are some women too who sees these guys on TV and calls them. There
are some men too who see them.
You get? No, I don't want to talk about that side. It's well.
Okay, thank you so very much. I honestly, this conversation is an eye opener because I got to see Nollywood from an insider's, viewpoint. Yeah. Yes, and for me on the outside, I'm like, you guys are not, doing that. But like you said, it's a work in progress, and I'm actually waiting for the nominations. I think it's on the 20-something that they will announce, who are nominated for the AMVCAs. Yeah. Hopefully would get Zubi, or maybe we'll be back to that whole argument if Timini is bigger than Zubi. No, or you want to talk about that?
No, Timini is a very small boy. Where's Zubi? Zubi said I will buy Timini, and I say it today, Zubi will buy him 1 million times. Do you know who Zubi Michael is?
I've been watching Zubi.
Tracing down to antecedents. Who is Timini to even call Zubi? Timini is to say he wants to compete with maybe one of those boys that started like. Do you know who Zubi is?
Well,
if you want to know, please let's put up a billboard that Zubi is coming to. Let's find someone like Maraba or Nyanya.
Even here.
No. I don't want to coincide. Where I know that some street guys in there, so that they go phone Timini ham for me. Where I'm gonna confirm and where.
I'm not on anybody's side, but me, I shall know that judging from everything that. For me, I'll still stand on the fact that Zubi is well known.
You will not use the correct word. Zubi will buy Timini 100 million times.
No be me go talk that one. On that note, guys, I'd like to say thank you so very much for doing this with me. I absolutely enjoyed having this conversation. And like I said, it was an eye-opener sitting here with you. And I hope we do this again on another topic. And I hope I get invitation for your movie premiere. If not, me and you will fight.
Of course,
because I can fight. Forget this fine face. Sure. On that note, guys, I hope you guys have been entertained and learned a lot about Nollywood. Thank you so very much for being part of this episode of Living in Reality with Ezinne Williams. Yes. And till I come your way again, take care of yourselves and have a beautiful day ahead. Bye, guys.